welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? How are you really doing at this quarantine time? Bored yet? But if you're here today, well, you probably got nothing better to do, but I'm actually not making you feel bad for it. I actually applaud you for being here and thinking that this video is worth spending your time, because I can guarantee you that it absolutely is, because I commit to my own personal development and your own personal development as well, and we're setting ourselves up for long-term success, and that's going to reflect on today's video. Let's just all appreciate my tropicaliness, is that even a word? My tropical vibe in my room, because you know what? It's such a nice day outside. You can see there's a lot of light in my room here, but since it's self-distancing, I don't really go out that much unless I'm really just feeling claustrophobic at this apartment here. But yeah, hopefully just wearing a shirt like this and having a bed with a lot of flower prints would just boost my mood a little bit. I mean, can you tell it's not boosted yet? It always is. What I'm about to share with you is the fruit of my long and going search for my identity. And I know that I'm only 20 years old, that I shouldn't have been figuring out it by now. I know that I'm completely unaware of what I truly play in this world, but I have a great idea now of what I can offer, and this is something that I want to share with you and how you can figure that out yourself, because whatever your long-term goal is, or if you don't even have that long-term goal yet, stick around with this video, because I'm going to help you define what those three important let's just say statements are for you to navigate a much more meaningful and productive life. Quick side note, most information that I'm going to be sharing with you today are inspired by two books, my experiences, and some of the classes that I've taken in college that are related to business. And these two books that I really think that you can purchase and are great to purchase, I really want to recommend you guys the best books. I can consume as much books as I can and filter it down to what I think is a fit for you, for figuring out what you want to do in life as a young adult. But these two books are, the first one is this by Stephen Covey, and it's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And then the other one is Dare to Lead. Now, just by those titles, you can tell that these books are great in terms of leaderships, right? It's Dare to Lead, obviously, and highly effective people, you gotta be like a highly effective person to be a great leader. And this is why really it is important that you figure out what I'm gonna be sharing with you today. Or not even today, just start thinking about it today, so in a few months from now, you can navigate your life with more meaning and more purpose. And I know how excited you are to get into the heart of this video. Like, Vince, get to the point already, but please do not skip. Do not skip any part of this video, because every single thing that I'm going to be sharing with you is so important, because again, this is you figuring out what your future is going to be like. I know your parents have told you this so much, but I cannot stress enough how your parents are right to figure out what you want to do in life, because man, things are changing a lot. If you don't know how to get to where you want to be, then it's going to take you a lot of time. And in this culture here in Canada, people after graduating high school, they just chill, man. And I didn't grow up from that culture. Thankfully, I didn't grow up from that culture. So now I want to help you people from this culture, and even if you're not in this culture, to figure out what you really want in life. And right now, since we're all isolated to people, we don't have that much of communication other than social media, I want you to take advantage of this time right now to think about yourself. And while we stay at home during this coronavirus pandemic, I know that we can just get prone to thinking negatively. You know, it's so easy, especially if you're feeling sick right now, maybe not even with COVID-19, it's just normal flu or allergies. If you're thinking negatively, then be with us and let's just focus on what we can control. All right, and right now let's focus on things we can control at home and in here. So friend, you got a pen, a notebook, and internet connection? That's a rhetorical question. Now go grab those now, please, because we are about to define the three most important statements of your young adult lives. All right, I'm so excited for you to learn this. Let's get now to the heart of this video. First of all, I want you to think of yourself as a business, as a brand. Now, you may not actually feel like you want to start a business in the future, but it doesn't matter. I just found that after taking business courses in college and marketing courses as well, that the concept of establishing a business, of actually making a successful business model, can be applied to figuring out what you love to do in real life, like your future in real life. All right. So today we are going to figure out what your vision, your mission, and values are, and I'm gonna help you tailor those based on my readings and based on my experiences. This is bad timing.
Now hold on now. Vision, mission, and values? That's all cringy stuff. Why are they so important?
All right. Dear, why do you think that successful corporations like Apple and Microsoft can be so successful? Like, why is it that when I ask you a question about them, that you would have a one-sentence answer about what those corporations are about?
Well, they have a lot of money, and I like their products.
All right, good point. But why do you think that investors with lots of money would invest a ton of money on Bill Gates and what's his name, Steve Jobs, when they were just starting up? Like, why do you think that is?
Well, they're cute.
You're not making sense now, all right? It's because of their vision, my friend. It's because of what the investors see Bill Gates and Steve Jobs would be in the future, of how they're gonna how they're gonna make an impact in the world, and how this impact is going to make investors a heck of a lot of money.
Wow,
Yeah.
you could be such a smarty panty sometimes.
Well, I just love learning. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah,
okay?
if I have any questions, can I ask you
Yeah,
about it later?
bye. Now let's start with figuring out your vision statement. Now, from a business standpoint, vision statement is the long-term goal of the company. Where do they see themselves in the future, and where do they see the world or the people that they're going to be impacting in the future? I'll give you an example. Let's just say Microsoft. Microsoft's old vision statement, they've changed it now, but their old vision statement is to put a computer on every desk and in every home. Now the question, did Microsoft actually execute that? Probably not, but are they getting super close to achieving that goal throughout the years? Yes. The answer, yes. So this goal is futuristic. When you have a vision, everything you do is aligned with that vision, to be something, to make something, to even change something. So again, it is futuristic, and it can even be inspirational. Like, let's just say my vision statement is to be the go-to platform for personal development for young adults. So am I futuristic? Like right now, I only have 1,000 followers and a few followers on Instagram. But how many young adults really are there in the world that is in social media? So my goal for this platform, and everything I do is aligned with this goal, is to be the go-to platform for personal development among young adults. So you understand? Now I want you to write that vision statement down, my friends. Actually, wait. Just before you write your vision statement, please let what I'm going to be sharing with you right now be a guide on you defining what your future goal or what your dream would be. Okay? I hope you're not thinking that it is only when you were children that you can dream big. All right? I dreamed as a child that I was going to be an architect. Well, that didn't come true. Or I'm definitely not going that route. But am I stopping myself from continuing to dream big? Most definitely not. So please think about those barriers like they don't exist. Like, just cover it up and just throw it down. Yeah. Do like that, okay? And I'm gonna use these two people as examples because I just admire them so much. And that would be Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres. Like, man, if these two were thinking or operating within their comfort zones, do you think Oprah would be the first Black female billionaire? Or do you think Ellen would be today's richest gay talk show host? Like, would their shows continue airing today if they didn't defy the odds? I feel that they're really just focused on things that they can control. They weren't concerned about what others may think of them. At least that didn't help them get to where they are. So I want you to think the same way as you write your vision statement. Please do this. Be kind to yourself and do this for yourself. Don't do this because I said so. Do this for yourself. I read books and just learned so much at this point in my life that I know that these things work. Why would I be continuing posting in these videos if I didn't define my vision, mission, and values? Okay, I sound like I'm mad. I'm really not. Just please write your vision statement. Now let's define your mission statement. Now, your mission statement will reflect or will speak of the steps that you're going to take to achieve your long-term goal or your vision, your dream, your aspirations in life. Now, to understand this further, let's look into Microsoft's mission statement, the updated mission statement of today. Now, they said they want to empower every person and every organization in the planet to achieve more. Now let's look into their vision statement. Their vision statement is to help people and businesses realize throughout the world, realize their full potential. Okay, so how is Microsoft going to make people or businesses realize their full potential? They will empower every person and organization and the planet to achieve more. Now, the steps that Microsoft may take is going to be in line with their mission statement. So maybe they will be committed to their employees and their organization to achieve more. Now, have you seen this news about Microsoft lowering down on the number of hours or work days in a week? 4 days a week, I believe. I'm not sure what country it is, but I know that they did an experiment to only limit the working days to 4 hours, 4 days a week, so employees can actually be more productive. It's very nice of them. I don't want to work for that. Now, every single strategy that Microsoft will take will empower employees or their customers to achieve what? Their full potential. Look at us go. You're learning from me. I can be a teacher. I can be a professor. I can be a lot of things because I know what? I'm awesome. I hope I'm not coming out as like a pessimistic person. I'm just enjoying this time talking to my camera. Now you. Yes, you. Now, how are you going to figure out what your mission statement is? Have you figured out your vision statement yet? If you haven't, figure it out now, please. Do you have a dream? What is that dream, okay? Write it down or write it down. Don't just stick it in your head. If you write it down, it becomes your reality. And even tell yourself that this is going to be your dream. Okay, now you have a vision statement. Now we're going to figure out the mission statement. And the mission statement, again, are the steps that you are going to take to get to that goal. So this mission statement could be short-term goals. Like, let's say I'm going to build healthy habits starting now on, because eventually in time when a big opportunity comes for me, then I am well equipped. I have great habits that is going to help me perform at my optimum level every day. Or it could be like, let's say your long-term goal is to write a book of your own, a best-selling book. Hella, I'm gonna get that for you. Just comment down the video if you plan to have a book eventually in time. But let's say your dream is going to be writing a book, right? So now your mission statement is going to be, okay, I want to read a book every week, one book every week, read cover to cover. Or maybe like, let's say I want to write one article a day. Whatever works for you, whatever works in your lifestyle right now, that would be your mission statement. Or maybe like, let's say value wise, okay, I'm gonna be kind and patient to every single one that I meet, so eventually when I become a CEO, when I become a leader, I am just naturally patient, approachable, and compassionate to my employees. They can relate to me and I can empower them in return. There's so many ways to achieve something, but if you have a mission statement, everything that you do will lead you to achieve that vision of yours. So now, my friend, write that mission statement down. Write it, actually. I'm making this typing thing. I want you to write it. Now, number 3, we're going to get this done once and for all and help you lead a life of your choice. Number 3 is to figure out what your values are. Now, your values are the principles almost that is going to guide your decisions or your very actions. Now, except the principles are their commandments, like to steal or to kill someone is bad. But values can vary and it can change over time depending on wherever stage you are in your life right now. And values can also be bad, but values can also be good. So which one are you between the two? To help you understand this further, I think I'm confident enough to share my 2 core values, and one of them is making a difference. So now everything that I do, I ask myself, okay, Vince, Does doing this, if you act this way, is that gonna make a difference? If it's a check, then I'm gonna keep doing it. If not, then I'm gonna think it through again. If it really doesn't, then I'm gonna scratch that idea. And then my second core value is authenticity. Now, every time I do something, like let's say I post a photo or post a video, I present myself to people, I ask myself, okay, am I presenting my authentic self? I also ask myself questions like, am I the same person that people see in front of the camera and also behind the scenes? So doing like the things that you do, your very actions and decisions, if they're in line with your vision, that is going to help you be on track with your goals and achieve your goals. Like let's say if a company's vision is creativity, then everything they do will enhance people's creativity if their target demographic are people and not just the company. Like let's say Apple would be a good one for this because yes, those people who are acquiring their products are mostly creative people trying to create something. Yes, that's what create is all about, Vince. If you don't know what kind of values are out there, if you're just like curious or maybe just confused in general, well, you can search it up on Google. What are the list of values? And then check the ones, like make a 20 selections of the one that resonate with you, but actually like end up with 2. This is what Brené has told me. It's hard to have so much values. It's just gonna complicate each other. This is why I only have 2 values. That's what she recommended, 2 or 3 even. If you wanna know more about values, well, I recommend that you get this book, Dare to Lead by Brené Brown. So good, so good. Now friends, while we're all very distant to each other, I hope you're not diving into a full-on procrastination right now. It's been probably 2 weeks to some, and for us, we're just going into our 2nd week. I hope you're taking advantage of this time to be isolated from your friends, or maybe a lot of time to just evaluate what you want to get out of life. Like figure out what your vision, mission, and values are. I mean, what are you really going to lose? Wouldn't you want to come out of your shell after all this social distancing and then start navigating the world within your means, like not caring about other people, what other people may think, and just assured that what you want to do, that what it is that you're currently doing is going to lead you to your future goal, and what others may think may not matter as much anymore because you know what you want to get out of life. Now, if you're willing to start to build your own healthy habits, I had shared, maybe you want to consider it, I had shared my morning routine recently, and honestly, this has helped me fuel my productivity for the entire day. And I also have a video, if you're a creator, on how you can get over the mental block and just start being creative for life. These videos, my friends, and other videos that I'm constantly producing in this channel are all about how we can all be productive operators in this world, because eventually in time, we're just gonna wake up and realize we're adults. Now, if you're on board and helping each other be 1% better every day, it's actually my mission statement to be 1% better every day. And I want you to be on board with this, with me as well. Guys, I honestly am not making money out of doing these things, okay? I dedicate hours and hours in producing video. It is just a passion of mine to have like a community of people encouraging each other, inspiring each other, motivating each other, because eventually in time, we're gonna wake up and realize we're adults, and holy crap, what did we just do 5 years ago? Party. You can still party. I mean, I am not going to stop you for that, but please take your life seriously. I have evaluated my financial goals, and it's going to take me a lot of kicking ass to get to where I want to be in the future. And honestly, because I am responsible, I know I'm responsible, and I'm not heavily reliant on anybody. I know what it takes to get to where I want to be. So I want you to be encouraged with me. So I understand that you can absolutely be on TikTok right now, but you're here watching my video. And I want to thank you for that, because you're not only doing this for yourself, you're doing this for the world. And you're going to come back to this time when you've actually written down the 3 statements of your young adult lives. All right, don't lose the momentum now. Thank you for watching this video. Please keep the vibe high. Goodbye.